Hey guys, how's it going? So one of the things that I really like to do is to create for instructions, right? For my instructionals, I like to create a video that is kind of clean, and it's really hard to do that if I just am talking to the kids straight away. So this is something that you might want to do, is to create maybe your instruction, your core instruction, create it into a concise 10-minute video. And the best way to create that is to record and then edit everything after. So the program that I use to record myself at the same time as I'm recording the screen, as you can see here, hi, this is me recording my screen and as well as showing my face, which is really neat. It's called Screencast-O-Matic. And you can go to, just look for Screencast-O-Matic on Google, but I'm going to put the link on, no worries. And on the website, you can see it's going to pull up now, you can start recording for free. So you can, if I click here, it's going to fritz, because I tried to do that and my computer did not like that. It's Inception, you know, like a dream inside a dream. You cannot do a Screencast-O-Matic inside a Screencast-O-Matic. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop here. This is where you find it. This is super cool because let's say you're trying to teach something, you're trying to show something, you're trying to watch a video, a YouTube video with the kids, and you can kind of do it and you can pause it and you can talk about it, you can prepare whatever. I'm going to pause now just so I can start the photo tutorial because otherwise this is not going to work. So before you get started using Screencast-O-Matic, there's something that I should mention. The working files, because there's a video file, right, which is going to be several megabytes, but the working file itself is even bigger. So, and those working files, they stay on your computer, and soon enough, I didn't know this. I had it originally on my C drive, which is my drive with Windows and everything, and so I had to move it to my other drive. So basically, if you have two drives, move it to the drive that has less stuff. If you don't have two drives, I recommend you making the folder for Screencast-O-Matic. Like I made this folder here inside my second drive, Screencast-O-Matic. If you go inside it, right, you see here Screencast-O-Matic recordings, right? And these recordings here, then once you don't need them anymore, if you go here, this data and this stuff here, it is a lot. Look at how much space this is taking. Just one. Actually, I have to go in there and clean this out because once the video is finished, you don't need the data anymore. It's almost like double. It doubles the space that it takes from your stuff. So I haven't cleaned this in a while. I have to go in there and basically clean the stuff. So keep it clean. When you have a video that you saved, that you actually published the video and it became whatever MP4 or Windows movie, whatever you saved it as. I think I'm saving all of mine as MP4s. But when you save your video and it's beautifully saved, then go ahead and delete it. Delete. Okay. So I am saving all my final videos inside Screencast-O-Matic pure, and all the data is inside this sub thing saying recordings here. So you really have to find where the recordings folder is. So find the recordings folder, it's probably inside somewhere, and you can delete this. So I have to go in there and see what is finalized first, right, inside my recordings, and then I'll delete it. So keep that in mind. This thing is a huge space hog, and you have to be cleaning your recordings, you know, quite often. Okay. So the way you do it is you start recording for free. You're going to click here and launch free recorder. So once you click launch free recorder, it's going to say launch recorder is going to ask if that's okay. I had to download it. Once you click on downloader, it's going to ask if you want to save the file, weblaunchrecorder.exe, and you can say yes. You're going to save the file, and of course it's going to save into your downloads file, the folder, right, your downloads folder. So you double click on Web Launch Recorder, and this is what you should see. You should see your recorder, right, your video recorder, Screencast-O-Matic, with your options. So it's pretty simple. If you look on the top right, there is my little face there with 3 options that you can choose if you want to see the face full screen. If you want to see the face in a little corner, which you can then drag, it's really easy to drag, just drag and put the face wherever you want. Or if you want the face to disappear for a little bit, you can also take out the face altogether. And this can be done while you're making the video. So let's say you're creating a video and you want your face to disappear for a minute. You take out your face by by clicking the one that has no little icon on it, and then you can put it back. So once you press the record button, it will just start recording everything that you do on your screen, which is really cool. And if you look on the video itself, you will see on your video of your face, you will see an option of having your face full screen. I'm going to click on it. It's not really full screen, but you see what I mean? Like that, right? You can ask for it to be on a corner. And if it's on a corner, you can actually drag it. So you can have your face anywhere in the video that is not gonna really, you know, bother you. You can also take your face completely away if you choose so. So this is your controller. You can say also, if you want to just record your screen, a few bits of this video actually are done just with the screen record only. And you can also record only the webcam. So if you just want to do, let's say, a blog or something like that, you can just do the webcam as well. I usually keep it on both because I'm usually doing something that requires both. Make sure to turn on your computer audio if you are recording together with a YouTube video, because it could happen, as it happened to me in the past, that I forget to turn on the computer audio and I only have narration and I'm talking, and when I listen to it, there is no computer audio. There is nothing is going on. So make sure that you have this exactly as you want it before you go on to the next step. So to set your recording size, you can either drag the corners and make the box the way you want it, or you can go into the size and choose your size from here. I like to keep it as full screen because my screen, it has the right format for YouTube videos and things like that. So I like to keep it full screen, but you may want to do it differently. So let's say you're recording yourself right now and you're trying to show kids, hey kids, let's go somewhere, I don't know where. So, you know, you can show the kids exactly how to look for it, what it looks like, and that kind of thing. So you show the kids something. Let's say you're done with the video. So that's it. So you're going to click done, and then your video is you're gonna get taken to another window. So I'm gonna show you that right now as a slideshow. So once you're done with your video, you're going to click done. If you click that little trash can, it's going to ask you if you want to restart it. It's pretty neat. But you can do done. When you do done, then you're going to come here. What's next? Do you want to save it? So you say yes, I want to save it. And you're going to come here where you can save your video. So you can save it as video file. You're going to name your file something that is meaningful. In this case, I called it tutorial. So the first time you use this program, it's going to ask you, where is it that we should save this in? So it's going to ask you to select a folder to save your working files and your finalized videos. This is where you should probably choose, if you have 2 drives, choose a drive that you don't use a lot, choose a drive that is your data drive. If you don't have that, save, like remember, memorize the location of these folders, of this folder, because that's where your recordings is going to be, and that's what you have to keep clean because of space, right? So once everything is good, you can click publish, and it's going to publish to video. Once it's saved, you can browse the folder, which is going to allow you to open where the folder is. I usually like to do that. I don't play the video right away. Say browse folder to say where it's, to see exactly where it's saved, and it's saved on the right spot. So here are my files. The Screencast-O-Matic, that's where my recordings are, and the tutorial, that's my saved video. So now that you've finished recording your videos, right, you can go inside the folder where they're being saved, and they should be all here. These videos are raw. They have mistakes. I recommend that you stop between each phrase and you take a little breather, because then you can, if you don't like whatever you're going to say next, you can then clip off. It's hard. When I feel like I made a mistake, I make sure that I stop and then I count 1, 2, 3, and then I start again. I'm going to show you what I did here, for instance, the beginning of this video. So once you press the go button right there, so once you press the record, so that little pause, That little pause is just enough so that I can clip that beginning off and then start again. So that's something to keep in mind, right? You don't have to always stop and pause, stop and go, stop and go. You can just do a whole dirty video with all these messes, and then when we go to Windows Movie Maker, which is my next tutorial, once we go to Movie Maker, then you can edit that out. So what I recommend you do with Screencast-O-Matic is start the video and just talk, 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 talk. Don't worry about your mistakes. Don't worry about anything. Don't keep start and pause, pause and go and oh my gosh, I made a mistake, whatever. No, just go. Go, 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 go. In the end, save the whole video, whatever 10 minutes it is. And then you take the video to this new program that I'm going to show you guys. It's actually an old program, but I like it just because it's very, very easy. And we need easy right now, right? It's an old program. It's a Windows-based program. I think it works on other computers as well, but it's very simple to use. And you can then move your video in there, clip, take out all the ums, the oofs, the mistakes, the dog jumping over you, all that stuff can be taken out there. So, okay, this is the end of this tutorial. Let's go for the Windows Movie Maker. Bye, guys.